The holiday season is stressful enough without the extra burden of being unemployed. I mean, that just adds a lot more difficulty to the situation. And it's not only because of the obvious, lack of money and the holiday season in itself and what it brings, but just the stress of the days growing shorter and getting darker earlier, and it's gray outside and it's cold outside. All of these things can, have an effect on our body. Now, this is actually not one of the tips that I wanted to incorporate today, but I'm going to say it as I'm thinking about it, and that is light therapy. There's been a lot of research on how beneficial it is to bring light into your work area. So make sure that as you're working, you've got some really good lighting in there, lighting that maybe resembles the outdoor sun. You can find these kind of lamps and bulbs on Amazon. So check that out. And again, that's not part of the tip, but it is something that has a lot of medical research behind it. But the tip that I do want to give you is something that I've been practicing for some time now, and when I say that, probably a couple of years, and that is maintaining a gratitude journal. And this video is not about me, but where I'm going with this is that for the last couple of years, I've been keeping a gratitude journal. At the end of every single night, I write down 3 good things that happened to me during the day. And I got to tell you, it's made such a significant impact in my life. Because if I wasn't doing that, it's all of these negative things that I'm going to be going to bed and sleeping on every single night. But instead, what I've done is I've kind of rewired my brain that I'm going to bed every single night with 3 good things that have happened during the day. And it really does work. There's a lot of medical research behind this as well. It's something that if you're not doing this, I highly encourage you to start. The second non-negotiable item in my life is a mindfulness meditation of 15 minutes every single day. Again, just like the gratitude journal, I started doing the mindfulness meditation a couple of years ago. And I got to tell you, 15 minutes a day has really increased my focus, my optimism, and my positivity. And if you think about it for a moment, don't you want as much optimism and positivity as you can muster when you're going in for that job interview? Because there will be job interviews out there, and you want to go in feeling like you're on top of the world, not that you're being buried by the world. And this is a great way to really increase these things. Now, with both the gratitude journal and the mindfulness meditation, I'm going to leave some links to some free apps in the notes section below. So make sure that you check those out. Now, as promised, I also want to give you something transactional that you can be practicing during not only the holiday season, you can be doing this every single day of the week. But this is a great time to start networking if you're not doing it, because you've got built-in subject matter, and that could be the holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's. Heck, it could even be Valentine's Day. But this is something that you should be doing all the time, but for the holiday season, it's a great time to do it because it gives you something to do. It makes you feel better. You can use it in your gratitude journal. Hey, I was grateful that today I was able to, start networking with 3 individuals or 5 individuals. Open up your LinkedIn account, and I want you to go to My Network. And on your connections, go ahead and click on See All, and then filter those connections by recently added. And unfortunately with this, you cannot filter it by the last added. You have to go to the recently added. But once you have that there, you're going to have all of your connections down in the order of which they were added. I want you to go to the very bottom of that list. And that may take you a little bit of time if you have a lot of connections out there. But go to the very bottom of the list. And I want you to click on one of those connections, and this is what I want you to write. This is the message I want you to send them. Hey, and just call them by name. Hey, George. Hey, Bill. Hey, Karen. I was going through my contacts and I saw your name, and it's been a long time since we last saw each other at. And let them know where it was that you last saw each other, because they may have forgotten about this. What's going on in your world nowadays? No rush to reply. I know people are busy, but would love to hear what you've been up to when you have a chance. All my best, Bill. It's as simple as that. You want to start reconnecting with people. You know, if you said anything else in that, it's like, why are they coming out of the woodwork a year since I last saw them, or 2 years? What is it that they want? But you're just going through, you're saying, hey, I was going through my contacts and I saw your name and I wanted to reconnect and say hi and see what you're up to. There's no hidden agenda there. But once they do start connecting with you, and about 70% of the individuals will when you take this approach, then you can move it a little bit closer. And when they ask you what's going on, you sit there and say, well, right now I'm, focusing on a job search and, I've been pretty active. Let the conversation flow this way. It works. It really does. Remember, networking is not about collecting people. It's about connecting with people one-on-one. Keep that in mind whenever you are networking. It's not a deal where you're going out to some hotel, the Hilton or the Biltmore, throwing a name tag on, getting a cocktail, walking around, trading business cards. No. Networking is connecting with people, whether it's somebody off of your LinkedIn or your dental hygienist or the grocery clerk at the store. This is what networking's about. All right, I hope you found this video informative and useful. Again, please check the notes section below, as I have links to a gratitude journal and also a meditation app. Both of them are absolutely free. Again, check out the online class I have if you're currently in career transition. I think you'll find that a great resource. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.